All right. So I have a topic that I kind of want to talk a little bit about tonight. And outside of that, if you guys have any other questions, of course, I will answer those to the best of my ability, as I always do. So we have the Coach Basics group running right now. It looks like it's going to probably run about like 37 days. Is kind of what we have laid out right now with all the material that we have. So it'll be a little over a month. And that's like a post a day basically. So remember, if you have people in the Coach Basics group, or if you yourself want to be in the Coach Basics group and you're not already, let like me, Anna, or I think Melissa, or Julie, if Julie's in there, let one of us know, or just post in the team page and we'll get you added in there. We've only been, I think we're on like day 4 right now. So still plenty of time to jump in. You're not like too far behind. I would say once you get probably about over a week, it's kind of hard to catch up. So, get in there now if you can, and then kind of go back and read the material that's already in there. The format that we are kind of adopting here is basically, we're doing a quote of the day, and even though it doesn't sound that cool, I think it's actually pretty awesome. And the reason I do is because I think a quote of the day is kind of like a little mini personal development of sorts. So I think personal development is huge and it's super important to your business. Obviously, if you're not doing it, why aren't you? And I think doing the quote of the day kind of gives you at least a little something to think about. So there's going to be lots of different quotes in there, 37 different ones to be exact. And just kind of gets your mind, your thoughts going in different directions, and hopefully opens your mind up to some new ideas. So we have the quote of the day that'll be in there every day. And then we're basically going to cover some topic. So some topic will be covered each day, whether that be with like a text type message that talks about some certain topic, or whether it's a video that one of us posts covering a topic. And then on top of that, there usually is a little kind of like activity that's associated with that topic. So the idea here is that hopefully, obviously, the coaches who are in the group are learning new things, are asking questions, are staying active in the group. The idea of the group and why we run it this way is that, it's not like you have to be in the group at a certain time and a certain day. You can check in whenever you have time. Just make sure you're checking in daily, and that you are reading or watching the videos that are posted there, and giving some feedback. Let us know that you're watching them. Post something, comment. Some of the activities have you like actually tag one of us in it, so that we know that you actually did it. They may seem, I don't want to use the word dumb or stupid or something like that, but everything that we're doing in the group is important, and there's a reason for it. And I think that if you follow everything that we're talking about doing in the group and you really engage yourself in the group, those are going to be the people that get the most out of this Coach Basics group. The idea behind the group is simple. I mean, you learn new things, you learn how to grow your business, you learn how to move forward. And the idea is at the end of the 37 days that, you're an Emerald coach and your business is flowing, okay? You're making your way towards diamond in essence. So I think this group is going to be awesome. It's going to be the best Coach Basics group that we've ran so far. And I think, from here on out, they're only going to get better. So remember that we're going to start a Coach Basics group on basically, day 1 of every month. We'll have a new one going. So if you get coaches in mid-month, remember to let them know that you want to get them plugged into these Coach Basics groups at the beginning of every month, so that they're, ready to go, and we're getting them on the right path right out of the gate. Emerald in 30 days is a good goal for people who are really trying to work their business, and that's the people that are in these groups. So that's kind of what we have laid out for Coach Basics. At the end, we'll probably be asking for some feedback as well, but also remember and keep in mind, this is something that we always talk about. If you have a question about anything, even if it's completely unrelated, please post on any post what your question is, so that we can get to it. Okay. It may be something that we're going to cover later, but we're not going to be like Well, just wait 20 days and we'll talk about it then. We'll cover and we'll answer any questions that you have as they come up. That's what I wanted to say about Coach Basics. Okay, so that's what we have going right now. So if you do have coaches, who are trying to work their business, who are trying to move their business forward, they should definitely be part of that group. So make sure you plug them in there. Okay, now I'm really done talking about it. All right. So basically what I wanted to cover tonight a little bit is I want to talk a little bit about social media. So social media is obviously one of our huge drivers in our business. The bigger you can grow your social media network, the easier it's going to be for you to, obtain new customers, new coaches, things like that. And so, everybody has their different social media that they like to use. Some people are like Twitter people, some people like Instagram, some people like Facebook, some people like Pinterest. Whatever it is that you like, just use that social media to the best of your ability, okay? And so I'm only going to talk about the ones that I really know about. I know different coaches use different things, and some are in tune with other ones. And, if you want to know more about like how to effectively use some type of social media platform that I don't discuss, ask about it on the team page. And if there's a coach that's using it, I'm sure that they'll be willing to help you and show you what they're doing as far as that social media goes. So the ones I'm going to kind of focus on tonight are the ones that I use, and I use Instagram and I use Facebook. Okay, those are the two that I use, Facebook usually the most. The reason I like both of those two especially is because whatever I post in one, I can post in the other, like the same post basically. So I'm getting like 2 posts for the price of 1. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm busy. I know a lot of you guys are busy doing different things. And so any way that we can find to save time but also get what we want out there helps, okay? What I love about Instagram is you can't post without a picture, okay? And I don't think you should be posting without any kind of content other than words ever, okay? And the reason that I say that is because if you think about it and you're going through your news feed, what are the posts that you're stopping on? The ones that catch your eye, okay? If I write a 3-paragraph story on Facebook, how likely are you to stop and read every word in my post? Probably not really. But now if I post something that just has like a little caption, like, what did I do today? And then it's a video, I'm drawing your attention, and you're most likely going to hit play on that video and find out what's going on, okay? Videos, pictures, anything like that. Even something that's like really simple. Like I like to do like kind of like motivational like stuff, and like quotes, things like that. I like to do that sometimes because it engages people, and I get a lot of conversation. I get a lot of like, oh man, I really needed that today. That was really cool that you posted that. That really helped me out. And I don't just do text. What I do is I'll like find a quote that I like, or I'll look up motivational quotes, and I'll find an image, okay? So the image might have like a nice flowery picture background, or the text might be really cool or something like that. So instead of me just posting words, now I'm posting a picture. The picture draws people in. That's what people are gonna read, okay? If I just write quote of the day and I put some words on there, first of all, my comment in the newsfeed is like this big. Okay, if I do an image, now my comment's this big. Okay, so I've already grown the size of my comment. So people are more likely to read it. I'm not saying people aren't going to read this, but I'm saying this is more likely to get attention. Okay, so now getting back to what I said, the reason that I love Instagram is it requires you to have a picture. So if you guys don't know how Instagram works, Instagram's all about like hashtags. Okay, so if you go on Instagram, you see like hashtags, like the little pound sign, like the tic-tac-toe thing, and then words after it, okay? What a hashtag really is like a search tool, okay? So how Instagram works is basically you want to hashtag your picture with common words. It's cool to have hashtags that are like really funny, like hashtag Gavin is amazing. But nobody is going to search Gavin is amazing on a hashtag. They're going to search like workout, sweat, selfie, stuff like that. Words that are like widely used, okay? So that's how you search people, and that's how you find people on Instagram, is you basically go to hashtags and you search something, Okay, and then anybody that is hashtag that in their picture is going to pop up, and that's how people can find you and comment on your pictures on Instagram. So that's how you build your Instagram network. Okay, you can also do video, like short video clips on Instagram too. The cool thing about Instagram, like I said, is if you're using Instagram on your phone, you know, and you find a picture per se, and then you post that picture with all your text and everything, you can then click, I think it's down below, you can actually click Facebook, and you can post to both at the same time. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So you can get both. Like I said, it's like 2 for the price of 1 kind of deal. All right, so make sure you keep that in mind. Like I said, if you're trying to save some time and you're trying to, you know, get your message out there and you're trying to get it across on multiple platforms, that's an easy way to do it. And then it kind of forces you into having that picture or that video already. Kind of like another cool thing I saw once was like, if you're good with YouTube, so I've been trying to like dial in my YouTube greatness more and more. If you're good with YouTube, a cool thing that you can kind of do is like on Instagram, you can kind of like do like a little sneak peek to a video. So you can kind of like do like a little 5 or 10 second video clip, and it's like, if you want to see more, click below, and then you can actually build a YouTube audience. Okay, so YouTube's very similar. Like, people subscribe to your channel, and then you can post videos all over your channel about whatever you want it to be. Okay, so that's how YouTube works too. I just threw in another social media for you. But I've seen people do that to help build their YouTube platform up, is just kind of get people interested on an Instagram thing. Like, I'm trying to think of like a cool example. Oh, like here, I could be at the gym and I could set up like all these different like plyo boxes or something like that, and then I could have a picture of me with like a weighted vest on and be like, see if I can make the tall jump. Click the link below. Boom, now they're going to go to my YouTube video and go check it out, and then maybe they subscribe to my channel. Okay, so I built my following up that way on both platforms. So these are just ideas on different things that you can do. Some of the other things, just to help you guys as far as saving time goes, okay? So there's 2 different like social media tools that you can use. I've used both. One's called Hootsuite. Okay, so if you www.hootsuite.com. Okay, Hootsuite allows you to basically like schedule posts for the future. So you can hook up multiple social media accounts. I think they let you do 2 before you have to start paying for stuff. But you say you could hook up Facebook to it. Now what you can do is you can schedule posts to be posted at a later time. So what you want to do really, I mean, if you're really trying to get big into social media, is you want to be posting like 5 times a day in social media, because you want to be getting yourself out there as much as possible. That means you need to be coming up with new topics all the time to really talk about. So for some people, it's not that hard, because some people do a lot of stuff during the day and they can just like come up with posts like off the top of their head, you know, real quick. That's cool. For some of us, some others of us, we're like not as fast at doing that type of stuff. So what's cool is like if I just posted something and I'm like, oh man, I just did this and that would have been a really cool post, but I just posted like 20 minutes ago. I'm not going to post again right now, but what I can do so I don't forget the idea is I can go on a tool like Hootsuite and I can type my message in and I can schedule it to post in like 3 hours or 4 hours. So you can schedule posts, forget about it, and Hootsuite will go ahead and post that for you to whatever social media you picked. Okay? Hootsuite's a good one. I've actually been using another one called Buffer. So if you go to www.buffer.com, I like Buffer a little bit more just because I feel like it's a lot easier to use. So if you're not very computer savvy, like Hootsuite has a lot of stuff, but it's also a little bit more difficult to set up. Buffer is very simple. You can put posts in, you can attach pictures, you can attach videos, and then you can just schedule. And it's all right there. It looks just like you're going to type in like a Facebook status basically, and then in the bottom right, and you can click post now and it'll post it out to your Facebook, or you can pick schedule and you can schedule it out however far you want. Okay, not only is this a good tool for you to use so that you can schedule posts ahead of time when you have time, which is the important part, but also when we're talking about running like challenge groups and things like this, or training groups even for you guys in the future, or if you know, if you're doing them right now, This is a great tool for you to be able to run those groups effectively and still be able to run your business effectively. I mean, in essence, I could basically post out a bunch of stuff ahead of time for my training groups or my challenge group even, to ensure that I get a post in there every day, okay? Because when you're running a challenge group, you want to make sure that you're keeping those groups active. And one simple way to do that is to schedule out like your 30 days. You know, get some kind of like, whatever it is, you know, maybe it's like a healthy meal idea, or maybe it's a bonus challenge workout for the day, or maybe you're trying to show form in a push-up or a plank or something like that, and you want to do a video. You could do all that stuff ahead of time, and you could schedule 30 days worth of daily posts, boom, right off the bat. That guarantees like, oh, on Tuesday something happened, my kid got sick and I got to take him to the doctor, or my kid broke his arm, I got to go to the ER. You know, things pop up all the time, okay? Different things pop up. So now you're busy that day and you can't, you know, you're not going to get to your social media. Well, that's okay, because you already, you know, buffered up a post, so you at least know that you got yourself in your challenge group that day. Okay, so those are some interesting, cool, fun ideas for you to be able to work your business, be super active in social media, and get yourself out there. And all of that stuff's going to help you build your business going forward, and it's going to help you help your coaches, your team, your challenge groups, and help you be more effective doing that type of stuff. Okay, so those are just a couple tools I wanted to share with you guys. If you have any questions about how to use them, like I said, Hootsuite's a little bit more difficult, but if you're like, you use computers frequently, I mean, it's kind of easy to figure out. Buffer is way easier, so if you want to check that out. The only bad part about Buffer is you can only do one social media. So like if you hook up to your Facebook, that's it, you're done, unless you want to pay for the subscription, which is pretty cheap actually. I think it's like $100 for the year, and then that allows you, like, you can basically hook up, like, say, Facebook groups or a like page or whatever it is. I mean, you can link up to multiple different Facebook sources or Twitter accounts or LinkedIn or whatever it is that they all support. You can have up to like 15 things linked up at once. So that's how you could, you know, buffer things for your challenge group, buffer things for your training group, buffer things for your own personal page, all across the board. Basically, you can do that with Buffer. So those are a few tools. Okay. Anything else that I want to say about social media is things that I say all the time, okay? Especially for the newer coaches out there. If you're not on the call, I hope you at least watch the video. I know we're talking about things in the Coach Basics groups right now, like we're getting into these beginning stages talking about social media. I know for some of you who aren't very active in social media, it's kind of scary doing some of the stuff we're talking about, because you're really putting yourself out there on the internet. But I'm telling you that that's an important part of what we do, because people have to see you. People have to be able to relate to you in order for them to be drawn to you, okay? If people don't know who you are, know what you're doing, know what your story is, they're not coming, okay? They don't just magically show up and like, oh, hey, I think we do the same kind of stuff, or I'm on the same journey as you, even though I don't know what the heck that is. You know, people don't just magically show up. So the only way to get people to come to you is to be super active on social media and to start telling your story, start telling what you're doing, okay? I don't need you to be out there like throwing Beachbody deals around like, everybody join my challenge group, we're going to do 21-day fix, it's on sale, $140, you get Shakeology. We don't need posts like that. What I want you to do is be real, okay? I tell this to coaches all the time, and this is what I want you to do. Pretend like you're not a coach. You just want to, like, whatever it is, you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to eat healthier. This is what people deal with on an everyday basis. This is what you would deal with if you weren't a coach, okay? You would still be trying to do this. I want you to post on Facebook exactly what you would post if you weren't a coach, but you were trying to tell everybody what you were doing. Because that's what people want to know. People go on Facebook to learn what you're doing, okay? They don't care that there's a deal on Beachbody or that there's great sales. That's not why they're on Facebook, okay? If they want to know about Beachbody sales, they can just go to beachbody.com or watch their infomercials on TV. They don't care about that, okay? What you need to do is you need to draw them in, make them ask questions like, oh, that's great, you're trying to eat healthy. I was thinking about starting to do that too. Maybe we can do that together. Awesome. That would be great. I need an accountability partner. I need somebody to keep me on track. We can help each other. This is going to be great. Okay. Oh, what are you doing? Well, I was gonna do this program, 21 Day Fix. I just looked it up, and they have this portion control eating system. I think that's really gonna help me eat healthy. They got some pretty cool meal ideas, and I'm gonna use Shakeology too. Oh, Shakeology, what's that? Boom, there's your in. When they are asking questions, you deliver the answers. Okay, that's the idea. We need to get to the questions. Okay, you get people to ask you questions. That's the idea. Once they ask you questions, you're free to give them answers. What you don't want to do is throw up Beachbody all over everybody. Nobody wants that. Get super messy, okay? So how we do this is we try to engage people and get them to ask questions, okay? And how you do that is by being super real. It's not by being a Beachbody salesman. Okay, it's not the deal posting. It's you going out there telling people what you're going to do, showing people your results from workout programs, being out there every day like, yeah, I completed my plyometrics workout today. Yeah, I did cardio endurance today. Yeah, I did 20 push-ups today. I only did 10 last week. That's what people want to know about. They want to see you doing that. Those are the people that are going to come to you and be like, so you did 30 push-ups today. That's awesome. I remember 2 weeks ago you only did 5. And you're going to be like, oh, crap, I didn't even know you were reading my posts. But you were. People are. And they're just wondering what you're doing. And they're watching you all the time. So as long as you stay consistent with what you're doing, keep your posts up, keep posting about what you're doing, stay consistent, people are going to come to you and they're going to ask you questions. And that's what you need. You need that to happen. Okay, that's how you get people in. Not by throwing Beachbody deals everywhere. Okay? So hopefully that means that while I'm following you guys around, I don't see the ever famous picture with all the Beachbody deals on it. Okay? Hopefully I don't see that. Because then I have to show you, and you're going to have to come back and watch this video again. Unfortunately. You're going to have to listen to me say, don't do that. Okay? So I'm telling you, it may work one time and you may be like, oh, Gavin, you're totally wrong. Maybe I'm wrong time one. But keep doing it, and you're gonna watch your friends number just go right down. You're gonna have like 3 friends on Facebook because nobody's gonna want to talk to you because they're gonna be like, oh, all you're trying to do is sell me Beachbody stuff. I don't even know who you are anymore. I don't even know what you're doing. Right? Is that all you do is just sell Beachbody on Facebook all day? Is that your thing? That's not what you want. People will hate you. You want to keep your friends. You want your friends' number to go up, not down. Okay, and so how you do that is not selling Beachbody on Facebook. Okay, sell your story, sell what you're doing. People will come to you if you do it right. I'm not saying it's going to happen right away. That's the idea of the consistent part. People are going to watch you. They're going to pay attention to what you're doing. They're going to follow you, and at some point, they're going to ask you a question. Might be 2 months, might be 3, might be 6, might be a year. But at some point, they're going to come to you as long as you stay consistent in your business. And you can ask any coach that's been in this business a long time. You can ask them if I'm right or not. Okay? You stay consistent, it works. You can tell the difference. If you are consistent in your business and you decide like, yeah, I'm going to take this month off, and you try to jump back in, it's not super easy to still get those people coming back to you because you fell off. Like, you're gone. Now they don't have that consistency anymore. They're like, well, what happened to you for like a month? What did you do? You're doing eating pizzas? They don't know what you're doing. So stay consistent. Business, the concept is easy. That's what I want to get across to you guys. The concept of this business is easy, and consistency is a huge part of that. Okay? There's only 3 things that you have to do in Beachbody. 3 vital behaviors. 3 things. Do those consistently. I'm saying this word a lot. There's a reason for that. Do it consistently, and your business will grow. It will happen. That's it. No magic. That's all you got to do. And then ask tons of questions, obviously, too. So I have something to do. I need to answer questions. It's kind of my thing. So that's all I want to talk about tonight. I don't even know what time it is because I remember the thing. But here, let me look. That's pretty good. 8:30 Central Time. So that's all I want to talk about tonight. Unless you guys have any questions, you're all muted right now, or minus Anna, she's not muted because she's got cool headphones. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them right now. If you don't feel comfortable jumping on and talking like me, you don't have to ask them right now. You can message me later. You can post in the team page. If you're in the Coach Basics group, you can ask questions there. But you have to get active in your social media, okay? It's going to make things a lot easier for you. I'm not saying that social media is the only answer to this business. I'm just saying it's an easy way to network with people everywhere, all around, okay? You can network with your people locally. You can do that in person, and that's great. But the only way to really easily expand your network beyond that is by using social media and finding other people out there that are like you, that have common interests, okay? So that's why social media is so important, I think, to this business and to what you're doing. Cool? Did I talk enough for everybody? Everybody good? Blew your ears up. So yeah, that's it. So that's team call. I'll post a recording. It takes a little bit to download. I'll try to post something up, and yeah, I'll see you guys or I'll see you next week on the team call on Monday.
Hold one sec, Gavin. 1 sec. I got a question.
Okay.
We have some when people talk about Shakeology. They say, "Well, I had this discussion with my professor, and the caloric intake. This is the personal training, personal trainer, and because I do this all the time, I calculate macros for my clients. And some people might say, well, Shakeology, it's a great product, but like calorically, it's not enough for somebody who's, you know, who needs to worry about like macros and like calories, stuff like that. And I tell people, you know, well, you can mix it with water. If you mix it with water, it depends on what you mix it with. Because I mix mine with like whole milk. That's how I get enough calories in mine. And this is something that I don't know, like if anybody else had this kind of issue with somebody before. I just want to know what if you had any like situation like that at all, or has anybody came up to you talked about like, you know, as far as like it's not enough calories for me, you know, I need more. Like, how did you approach that?
Yeah, I usually have the opposite conversation. Like, people are looking to lower their calories, so it's very easy with Shakeology. Not a lot of people are like, oh, I need more calories. But I mean, you can take this from different ways. What you're saying is more calories. But so, like you said, you can basically take you can mix it in different ways, right? So, I mean, you can make a Shakeology shake super high in calories if you want to. Here's a great idea. You got the chocolate Shakeology. What is that, like 120 calories? Just the powder. Use whole milk. Okay, there's another 100 some calories there. Throw a whole banana in. There's another 150 calories right there. Throw 2 tablespoons of peanut butter in there. There you go. There's another 200 calories right there. I mean, you just turn this into a 500 calorie shake. I mean, you can really blow it up in any kind of direction that you want to go. You know, don't throw like a slice of pizza in it, but I mean, you know, as long as you're adding good stuff to it, you can make the shake as big or as small as you want to. It's very similar to like a protein shake. Yeah, I mean, you take protein powder, right? What's protein powder? Very similar to Shakeology, like 100 calories, 110 calories, but then people throw, you know, 16 ounces of milk in there, and they throw the peanut butter in, bananas, strawberries, whatever, and they're making this huge shake that's now 500 calories or 600 calories. It also depends on how people eat on a regular basis. I'm not saying you have to use Shakeology as a meal replacement. It depends what you use it for. I use Shakeology for what it has in it. I drink my shake in the morning. I put like oatmeal in it and all this kind of stuff. So it's already probably about 300 calories, but then I still eat eggs. You know, I still eat other stuff too. So I use it for what's in it. If you want the low calorie side, that's when people are using it for like a meal replacement. Okay, maybe they're not eating the healthiest or something like that. This is a good way to be able to cut calories and still be able to get, you know, good stuff that you need into your body easily. So there's really different ends of the spectrum. You have the people that still want the calories, make the shake as high calorie as you want. Or you have people that, you know, where it's like, oh man, 120 calories, that's a lot. I need that to be full. Sorry. Yeah, like mix it with water. Okay, now you've added no calories to it, so you're not like spooning powder into your mouth. I mean, what are your other options? So, there's different ends of the spectrum depending on what people are trying to do. And then basically you just need to tailor the Shakeology around whatever that is. I mean, for the people that want the calories that, maybe they're trying to bulk up or whatever it is that they're trying to do, it's no Shakeology to me would be like no different than like, I'm going to take these vitamins because I need this stuff in my body. Well, instead of taking all those vitamins or those extra powders to get what I need, I'm just going to use Shakeology. Done. So it really depends. I think you did it right.
I just gotta throw it out there, just in case anybody else has kind of had something like come up to them and say, "Well, I'm not getting enough calories using Shakeology or something like that." I explain it to people like, you get, it depends what you put in there, basically.
Right.
That's why there's like recipes for it. So, just in case anybody else is having that kind of, that's a different talk.
Yeah.
That's a nutrition thing.
Yeah, right. It's like it's the flip side of the coin, really, and that's why I'm always telling you guys to make sure that you're marketing the Shakeology in the way that tailors to people's needs. Okay, that's why we're always trying to figure out what do people want. Like we talk about this why. What's like your driver? What do you want to do? So when people are coming to you and they're trying to be like in your challenge group, instead of just being like, okay, I did my challenge group. All right, well, we'll see you in 20 days or whatever and see what happened. Really learn about what that person, like dig down, like, oh man, I'd really love to lose 20 pounds. Well, why do you want to lose 20 pounds? Like, what will that do for you? If you lost 20 pounds, what will that do for you? Okay? Because once you have that, when that person decides that they're going to start like falling off the wagon, you can come right back to that. And you can be like, remember, you wanted to lose that 20 pounds so you can run around with your kids. How important is that to you? Remember, you told me you wanted to do that. And that's going to bring them right back in. Okay? So same way with like Shakeology. How is this going to help them? So for the person that wants to lose 20 pounds, Shakeology is a meal replacement shake. For those people that are like, I'm trying to eat healthier, Shakeology is a health and wellness shake. You never said you wanted to lose weight. You just said you wanted to eat healthier. That's what it is. Just market it in different ways. I never say Shakeology is a weight loss shake. I don't do that because then you're going to run into the people very much like you're talking about, Jason, where they're like, well, I'm not trying to lose weight. I don't need your shake because I'm not trying to lose weight. Well, it's not a weight loss shake. It's health and wellness shake. That's what it is. Everything you need in a shake. One-stop shop. So market to the people that you are working with. Show them the benefits of Shakeology. Show them how it's going to help them get where they want to be. That's the idea. Okay? Cool. Sweet. I like it. Good point. Okay. Anybody else have anything else? We have 2 minutes and 34 seconds. No? Everybody's good? All right. Cool. Thanks for jumping on. Hope to talk with more of you guys over the week, and I'll see you later. Bye.